Artificial intelligence is here to stay, and it's going to impact music whether we like it or not. And we're seeing a glimpse of it right now with this Drake and the Weeknd song that was artificially made using Drake's voice, Weeknd's voice, and the song is called Heart on the Sleeve, I believe, or Heart on My Sleeve, something like that. And the song was going viral. Everybody was fucking with it, listening to it. I was against it. That's just my take on it. I'm not a fan of AI music. I think AI has its good purposes, and I'm going to explain later on what I mean by that. But this song went so viral that it caught attention of record label execs, and this guy by the name of Ghostwriter, which is ironic, arranged the song, made it, and a lot of people in the music industry wanted to do interviews with him, or execs wanted to talk to him and kind of know how to use this AI thing with music and potentially make great revenue streams for not only the artists, but people in general that want to write music and that can't, their voice isn't entertaining, or they just haven't built their name up. Or there's a lot of ghostwriters in the music industry that their own music never takes off, but they just write for other artists, So that's kind of what this situation is, but using artificial intelligence, he actually recorded his own way of how he wanted the song to sound using Weeknd's voice and Drake's voice. So it's a little bit different, but with that, the Grammy Awards are considering this song as a nomination, which is wild to me. Let's go over the article. Drake and The Weeknd have worked together and made hits before, but now there's an AI track featuring both of their voices that the two artists never even participated in, and it's being considered for 2 Grammy Awards. Heart on My Sleeve is a track composed and arranged by Ghostwriter, who processed vocals via artificial intelligence to resemble the aforementioned singers, but without their actual touch. Despite its controversial presence in the music space, the song did well when it was released this spring and has continued making the rounds despite being taken down multiple times. So Universal Music Group, obviously stepped in, took down the song, which I agree with. He's not making any money off it because he initially had it on streaming platforms and then they all took it down. Speaking about the track's eligibility for the music's highest accolade, Recording Academy CEO Harvey Mason Jr. told the New York Times, "It's absolutely eligible because it is written by a human." That is wild. A representative of Ghostwriter has confirmed that the song in question will be considered for Best Rap Song and Song of the Year. Both of these reward writing and composing rather than performance. Soon after Heart on My Sleeve went live earlier this year, Universal Music Group issued a statement on the use of artificial intelligence in music. The song was posted to YouTube in mid-April, soon after it became available on Apple, Tidal, Deezer, Spotify, the last of which reportedly racked up over 630,000 listens. Universal, where both the Six God and EXO leader are currently signed, has since taken the track off all aforementioned platforms, and in a lengthy statement via Music Week, commented on the rise of deepfakes and asked which side of history its stakeholders wanted to be on. UMG's success has been in part due to embracing new technology and putting in work for our artists, as we have been doing with our own innovation around AI for some time already, in the statement began. With that said, however, the training of generative AI using our artists' music, as well as the availability infringing on content created with generative AI on DSPs, begs the question as to which side of history all stakeholders in the music ecosystem want to be on. The side of the artists, fans, and human creative expression, or on the side of deepfakes, fraud, and denying artists their due compensation. Like I said before, when we talked about this, I do feel like the labels are seeming like, they want to do the right thing and be on the right side, but they're going to find ways to finesse this and find ways to make money without the artists eating off it, or off their estate, or off families eating off it. Like, here's the things where AI is good, where it could be really good, useful for. Beanie Siegel, having issues with his voice, can't record music like he used to. He said, AI is helping me finish my album. That's one great use example. The artist is still alive. The artist is still writing their music. The artist, it just needs the voice vocals, something from his past to do that. That's another thing, too. A lot of artists' voices change over the years. So maybe they can go back to their older selves with AI voice, older voices. So that could increase the longevity of their career, because some artists get older and can't record music like they used to. So that's one good use of AI. Another good use of AI is finishing up songs like Pop Smoke, for example. I think because he passed away before the album was officially done, I would be fine if certain parts of the album had AI incorporations to finish it out. Maybe more Pop Smoke verses. I don't know. That's a little controversial. I'm still on the fence on that, but that would help complete the album a lot more. I'm not Another, before I get on the side of what I'm not with AI, what I don't like, the next thing on AI is what I enjoy, what I think would be great, but I think it could get out of control easily, is the amount of money you can make from it. So like some random like me who, if I write a great song, use the voice of this artist and this artist, put the song out like this ghostwriter guy did, there could be potential opportunity for a lot of revenue splitting where random people can start getting, awards even, Grammys, and they can all start getting like revenue from publishing and all the stuff that they're doing because of the ghostwriting. So it does open the door a lot more for a lot more creative people to get in. But that's it. If you're going to the side of money, this is going to make a lot more money. The side that the reason why I'm against AI is because record labels are snakes. There's somebody that don't give a shit about the best interest for artists or music in general. They care what generates money. So they're saying right now, oh, what side of history are you? Side of the human creative or AI or the deepfake or the fraud stuff? That's what they're saying now. But when time goes on, they're going to start doing fraudulent things because right now you can still tell when a song is AI. You can still kind of tell. I can still pick it up here and there. When that Hard on Sleep came out, I knew it was still, there's something weird about it. So right now you can tell. But as the years go on, AI is going to get better to the point where you can't tell if it's AI or not. And that's when labels are going to jump in and do the snake fraudulent stuff that they do, which is start creating fake albums from artists that have passed away and say, oh, Michael Jackson had this whole album in the vault that we didn't know about, and here is a whole new Michael Jackson album. Pop Smoke. Oh, wow. Pop Smoke all of a sudden has a bunch of music we didn't know about. Here's a new Pop Smoke album. Oh, Juice WRLD died. Oh, yeah, he was a huge somebody who was in the studio a lot. He had a lot of music. We just found out. Here's a new album. That's what I mean. There's going to be a lot of fraudulent stuff, and that was happening. That was happening regardless of AI. Back in 2010, when Michael Jackson passed away in 2009, in 2010 they released an album titled Michael. It was the first posthumous Michael Jackson album. Turns out the voice is fake. It's from somebody that sounds like damn near close to Michael Jackson. And eventually, finally, fucking the record label admitted, hey, this album, more than half the album is fake. It's not officially Michael Jackson. Only a couple songs on this album were actually Michael Jackson. That's what I mean. It took years for them to finally come out with that. There's, Stevie Wonder, all these people that work with Michael Jackson in the past said, no, this is not Michael Jackson. Don't support this album, blah, blah, blah. Some people believed them. Some people didn't. But as years went on, the pressure was on the label. They eventually admitted, hey, this wasn't Michael Jackson. And that was in 2010 when technology, there was no fucking AI. Imagine 5 years from now when we can't even tell what's AI and what's not voice-wise. They're going to run rampant with this shit. This is why I'm against it. I disagree. I don't care if it brings in more money. We have enough money as it is, man. That's going to be the downfall of humans, is just constantly wanting money, money, money. I disagree with the Grammy stuff. I don't think the Grammy should acknowledge it at all. It should not be something in the awards show. Now, like I said, if the artist is part of the creative process, if the artist is still alive, the artist is contributing to the AI sounding thing like the Beanie Siegel situation that's going on right now, I'm 100% for that. I'm fine with that. That is a good use of AI. I'm totally okay with that. But if the artist is long gone and it's some random Joe Schmo writing for the artist and the artist never approved this shit and they're just releasing stuff just to get more money out of the situation, I disagree with that. That's just where I stand. I think if you know music, you know art, you know human creativity, you would be in the same type of situation. But I know some people are into, more money now, more people can get involved in the music industry now, more doors open. I get that. That is a great thing. I'm all for people getting more money, but I'm all for that being open when the artist is still alive. Like the Drake and Weeknd are still alive. They can, as of the recording of this, God forbid if anything happens tomorrow. I'm not saying that. Let me bring that out of fruition. No, Drake and Weeknd are perfectly fine, guys. Let me bring that out of fruition. Hell no. Anyways, what I was talking about is they're alive. They can approve it. If they approve it and they want to allow it to be on streaming platforms, fuck it. Hey, it is what it is, man. Bump it. You guys can bump it. I personally won't be bumping it, but if they approve it, then it is what it is. That I'm okay with. If the artist is cool with it, fine. But anything outside of that, no. No posthumous albums from random artists that died 40 years ago and we're getting full albums of AI, fake versions of them. Nah, man. That's not genuine. But we'll keep our eye on this and see what happens. And, man, if they get nominated for a Grammy, that's going to be fucking wild. But that ghostwriter guy, he's taking all these damn meetings and deals with record labels, so they're definitely leaning towards that AI shit, man. It's going to be a scary, scary world here in the coming years. But, we'll keep you guys updated and know that, we don't fuck with AI on this side. For now.